The reason I go back to childlike is because that is the main characteristic and the main um, essence of my being, that I like how I am. I don't even try to be like that. It's just like it's already a part of my living existence, like every day, all day. And I wanted to share that with you guys. In the scriptures, it talks about, let me go over here. And it says, and at the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm sure you guys heard, you know, when you first get saved, you have to go to Christ like being like a child, not being self-righteous, not being full of pride and vanity. Like all that has to go out the window. And like, you know, and after reading these scriptures, you know, it's humble yourself, which is really, really hard nowadays. But when you do that as this little child, as it says right here, you become, once you humble yourself, that's like your pride is aside, your mainly pride, your all ignorance, your self-righteousness, the know-it-all, know everything, all that has to be emptied out. Because if you go to God acting like you know everything, acting like you have all the ways, you ain't knowing it. And I'm pretty sure you guys found out the hard way. You soon come to realize you don't know jack nothing. You don't know jack nothing. And the Lord revealed to me, it is because my faith has been like a little child. That is why he's extended, not only has extended his hand, he's started to communicate with me, started to reveal things to me, whether it's knowledge, whether it's granting me greater faith, whether it's granting me even discipline and chastising me, regardless. Because I'm just gonna say it like this, guys, you have to be like a little child, having faith like a little child. A little child, they believe everything. Their dreams, their imagination is limitless. If they believe, if someone tells them like a dinosaur is gonna go visit their school today, they're going to believe with all their heart that the dinosaur is gonna set foot in their school. And so must your faith be. You know, when you're rebuking spirits, when you're in spiritual warfare, and it even says it in you have to, in scriptures it also says, you know, in the Corinthians it says the natural man knoweth not the things of the spirit, the things of God are foolishness, because the things that we have faith in and the things we believe are crazy to the normal person. But if you were as a little child having the imagination and having the faith to believe in wonders, when you rebuke a spirit, when you pray in the streets, when you put your hands on somebody to heal them, when you fighting against witchcraft and going toe to toe with somebody that's a warlock, you know that they're putting curses on you, but You're fighting in the spirit, you know, with the Lord, with the sword of the spirit. You know, none of that matters unless you have faith. And I'll end it like this, guys. Let's see. Okay, this is the story. Okay, and Jesus departed I'm starting at 27. And when Jesus departed thence, 2 blind men followed him, crying and saying, Thou Son of David, have mercy on us. And when he was come into the house, the blind man came to him, and Jesus said unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this? A question mark. They said unto him, Yea, Lord. Then touched he their eyes, saying, According to your faith be it unto you. And their eyes were open, and Jesus straightly charged them, saying, See that no man know it. But they, when they were departed, spread abroad his fame in all other countries. So basically, he healed 2 blind. He gave back their sight to blind men. But the main thing I want to, while I'm reading this, it says, Believe ye that I am able to do this? He asked them that, and then they said, Yes, Lord. Then Jesus touched their eyes, saying, According to your faith be it unto you. So if your faith is not childlike, being able to strongly believe in the spiritual things that are foolishness in the world, then you're not going to have a greater authority as you're supposed to. You're not going to have as much authority. You're not going to be as powerful as you should be. Jesus says right here, according to your faith be unto you. So if your faith is saying that you can move a mountain, according to your faith be unto you, then you can move a mountain. So be like a child. Go to him knowing nothing, but expecting the impossible through him, just how it says in scriptures. I just wanted to leave that. Hope that helps, guys. And God bless, and I love you guys.